I have a strong entrepreneurial spirit. I was the kid on the block back in the day with the lemonade and fresh fruit stand. I am a huge nerd, always have been. Speaking of lemonade stands, I remember my first computer, a Commodore 64, programming a game in the computer language BASIC that was essentially a lemonade stand simulator. So I was so nerdy that I copied and pasted essentially code to make a simulation lemonade stand game. And I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Running businesses has always fascinated me, and it's always been an interesting puzzle to solve. I never really branched out and did my own thing as a full-time thing though until very recently, until about 2 years ago. And the time had just come for me to do it. It's hard for me to talk about the details of why now was the time without unintentionally throwing shade at some of my former employers. I just want to say that I know that each and every one of them was doing their best with what they had, but there's something about me that makes me want to be my own boss and makes me see the flaws in other people's leadership and have a hard time dealing with that and just accepting that. And also, being a people-pleasing person, having a hard time bringing it up. So I decided in 2023 that it was time for me to either put up or shut up, essentially, if I was as unhappy in the position where I found myself as I said I was, and I found myself saying it more and more frequently. I needed to do something about it. So here's the fun thing about that process for me, and I hope it's helpful to someone else who's in a similar situation. I recognized that the situation that I was in was not sustainable, was not serving me in terms of providing me opportunity to grow in the ways that I wanted and needed to grow. I had a very clear picture of what I was running away from, but I knew that I have my own baggage, and I didn't want to just run away from a situation with all of that baggage in tow just to have it at the next place. So I started devising what I was running towards, and that looked a lot like autonomy, and it looked a lot like authenticity, which as a people pleaser was not something that came naturally to me. It was very natural for me to bite my tongue and hide my light and not rock the boat. But that was not my authentic self, and it ate me up inside, and I wanted to run towards that authenticity. I know that word gets thrown around all the time, but I wanted this move to be a big one, to be a meaningful one. And that to me meant bearing it all and taking on all the responsibility, all the accountability, win, lose, draw, got to go for it.